Now, I'm going to bring up someone who hopefully did not get that Minecraft joke, because that means he spends a lot of time by himself like I do. Omeid Seirafi-Pour. Join us up here and tell us a story.
All right, I can't walk that far. Okay. So I'm an entrepreneur, and I like to read those tech blogs. And I like to read those tech blogs that explain how fabulous it is to be an entrepreneur. You know, it's so easy to start a web startup. You know, all you need is a great idea, a smart team, some investors. Then you go to sleep one day, you wake up a year later, and you're a millionaire. Maybe even a billionaire. And those tech blogs go on to explain that to raise funding, all you need to do is have a great idea, a smart team, and a prototype. And I was lucky. You know, I had a great idea, an amazing idea, so simple, yet so big that it could disrupt a multi-billion-dollar industry. Now, that idea is called My Fab 5. Now, I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want the judges to knock me down from 10.9 to something else, so we're going for the perfect score. So with my idea in hand, I went off to recruit a team and build a prototype. And to recruit a team, you know, you have to share your vision. You have to talk about all the opportunities that that person will get if they join you on that journey to make that idea into reality. So I was able to recruit a co-founder and a software developer, and we built a prototype. And using that prototype, we were actually able to recruit the final 2 team members that we needed to have an amazing team that is still together today. And with that prototype and the team ready and the great idea all there, you know, we were off to the races to get that fundraising, to get that investor dollars. But we're smart guys, so we knew that we needed a plan B, and the plan B was to participate in some of these business plan competitions to get that free money. So as we're participating in these competitions, we're starting to talk to investors, and along that process, we realized something crazy. It was so crazy. What we realized was that the tech blogs were wrong. You don't just have an idea and a team and a prototype and people start throwing money at you. The investors wanted more. You know, they wanted a product, not just a prototype, and they wanted traction, more traction. Well, that was a problem because we didn't have the time to do all that and get the money we needed by summer of 2013. So we knew it was time for Plan B, and we're going through these competitions. And then, you know, the problem was that Plan B wasn't working. We were losing these competitions. We were losing to teams with silly ideas, teams that were just a one-person solopreneur, as they call them, teams that didn't have as much traction as we did. You know, that left us lost. It left us asking questions, and I was asking questions. You know, why were we losing? Why were the investors in Michigan not excited about us? Why did the teams in California have such an easy time at getting the funding? You know, the things that the tech blogs talk about every single day, and I read every day for years and years, that got me to make some of these crazy decisions. So with this type of thinking, I went to my team and I said, the grass is greener on the other side. Let's go to the other side. Let's apply to some of these tech accelerators in California and Chicago. You know, let's join them because obviously they accept people like us. So we applied to Y Combinator and Techstars, and these programs, to let you know, they have lower acceptance rate than Harvard. So then when we were rejected, I wasn't very surprised. But at that moment, I started thinking to myself, you know, $18,000 we invested into this, 7 months of hard sweat, hard work, just what's going to happen? What are my co-founders going to think of me? What are the people that have been supporting us? What are our users? You know, everything is going well. You know, the product's good, the users are happy, we're delivering value, we see the vision becoming a reality. But all of that is about to go away. So when I don't know the answers, I turn to mentors to try to figure out what to do next. I turned to one of my mentors, and he said, first of all, forget about it. The second thing he said is, when it rains, it pours. And when he said that, I was devastated. I was like, do you mean it's about to get worse? Like, is even more bad things are going to happen? He's like, no. Once you start getting funding, once you start getting opportunities, they're all going to pour in. So with this new mindset and this new motivation, I started turning to the people and the opportunities around me in Southeast Detroit. To entrepreneurs that accomplish things that I dream of accomplishing someday, started companies that I hope my Fab 5 will be like someday, opportunities that we went for, that we were very surprised about the reception. We got into 2 tech accelerators, one in Ann Arbor called TechArb, and one in Tech Town called Launch Detroit. We turned to the government. We got government funding. And then we participated in a competition last week 2 weeks ago called the Detroit Technology Exchange Showcase. We won a $15,000 branding package there. And as I was looking, thank you, as I was looking at all this that was going on, I knew it started to rain. And I realized, Detroit is still standing for a reason. For all these bad things to happen, how are they still standing? And it's the people and it's the heart. It's the opportunities that are here. So the moral of the story is, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Sometimes you need to turn to the person sitting next to you. You need to go for that opportunity that's right down the street. And doing that, you will still be standing. Thank you.